Don't you worry. Just relax. This'll only hurt for a second.
It's stronger than katana. And sharper. Ogun, what is this? What is your ninja using?
Wielding his Kokujo technique, Yashimaru controls his opponent's fate. Coated in animal oil, the shiny black strands from young women will slice you in half. But there is one drawback. Kokujo is only lethal if he hits his target. Otherwise, it's useless.
You're a pitiful sight, old man. Now, prepare to die!
I think it may be too early to claim the victory, young one.
Danjo, something spewed from your ninja's mouth.
That was Kazamachi's phlegm.
What kind of creature is he?
Don't be fooled by appearances. That pest can't overcome Yashimaru's Kokujo.
You think I'd appoint an insect to represent the Koga? Kazamachi's phlegm is 100 times stickier than any glue. I'd like to see your ninja cut through his impenetrable web of death.
Come on, cry like the bitch you are. I'll go easier on you. You know, make sure it's quick and painless.
Damn you.
Adding insult to injury? Your head is mine!
Not if I rip your intestines out first.
Danjo, leader of the Koga clan, and Ogun of the Iga, filled with such bitter hatred. Both sinister and their fight is just as vicious. It's obvious why the first Hanzo forced them into a no-hostilities pact. Peace cannot bring back what anger has driven away. Why would Lord Iyatsu summon them to Sunbu to reopen old wounds? Is there another reason for this demonstration of technique?
Ninja,
A good sword is one left in the scabbard.
you suggest to whittle away the ninja to determine the next Tokugawa shogun?
Wretched within the Edo castle, loyalties have been severed into two factions. The rooted partisans siding with Hidetada's heir and firstborn, Takachio. Fear the untried insurgents backed by those devoted to his younger son, Kunachio. Even high-ranking ministers are turning against their own kin. If this rupture goes unresolved, the Tokugawa kingdom will be torn apart.
That is why I have come. Your wisdom goes well beyond your years, Tenkai.
I have meditated on this matter for countless hours, my lord. A fallen blossom does not return to its branch. What is done is done. Hidetada's sons are not interested in sentimental plans. It is clear both desire to inherit the next seat of power. You must offer a solution that is befitting a samurai family. Settle this treachery with the clashing of swords. But the Tokugawa samurai must not perish if others are expendable.
So, you suggest the ninja?
I do, my lord. Give them a reason to fight, and they will eagerly accept the challenge and slay each other in a sea of blood. A victor will be decided, and it won't hurt us in the least.
I've seen enough. Call them off.
Stop! Enough!
Koga and Iga clans? That was truly extraordinary. Who could have guessed that lethal ninjas lurk so close to Yagyu lands? I am both amazed and wary of this.
I had heard stories of these extraordinary techniques from my predecessor, but the skills displayed by these two today are beyond anything I've ever seen.
A fine demonstration indeed. Ogun of the Iga, Koga Danjo, I commend you both. Know that I am well pleased today.
Thank you, Lord Yasuo.
Now then, an adverse rift has ruptured the Tokugawa faction. A battle between your clans will determine the next shogun. Do you accept?
May I be so bold, my lord?
Speak, Danjo.
We Koga have been enemies of the Iga for 400 years. Even if the Tokugawa weren't in penitent disarray, we'd fight to the death.
But our clans are bound by the No Hostilities Pact that was forced upon us by the former Hattori Hanzo. Now, if this pact was abolished...
As you wish, my lord.
Wise choice, Hanzo. It is settled. Let us proceed. The Koga and the Iga shall hereby inscribe the names of 10 ninja on these 2 scrolls. The Koga will fight for Lord Kunichiyo, Hidetada's second son, and the Iga will fight on behalf of the long-standing heir, Lord Takachiyo. This fight will last to the bitter end, and the clan whose proponents avoid the clutches of death shall inherit the spoils. The victor will bear favored status for 1,000 years.
Kazamachi, go now to the Koga.
Take this to the Iga, Yashimaru.
It seems we find ourselves right where we began.
Indeed. Our grandchildren are so in love. Just when I thought there might be peace between us.
What a shame. Knowing them, they're probably meeting at this very moment.
It's a tragedy. I guess they were born under the wrong star, Danjo.
The wrong star. Yes, I suppose that's it. Fate has spoken.
And Fortune's delivery is frightening.
Danjo-sama.
Ogun Dono.
Sorry I'm late.
When we're together, life seems so simple and unwavering.
Yes. Sometimes I wish the Koga and Iga clans were no more, and we no longer had to hide our love for one another, that we were the only ones in this world.
We won't have to hide it much longer. The Koga Elder is on my side. Even Hattori Hanzo wants our families to make amends and stop this senseless fighting. We could ask him to mediate. If anyone can work out a treaty between our people, it's Hanzo.
Yes. I hope you're right.
The sun's setting. We should go. It won't be long. We'll be together soon. I promise. What's the matter, Ogun Dono?
Will it really come to pass?
Of course it will.
Will there be peace? In our lifetime, will there be peace between us?
Never give in to your fear or doubts. You and I have to be strong, Ogun Dono. We have to keep talking to our families. We'll get through, and peace will come, I promise. But we have to know this in our hearts. Ogun Dono.
Don't worry, Danjo-sama. I'll be strong, as long as you're with me. You're so dear to me.
You are my life, Ogun, my love.
You've said my name as if you were family. Ours will start soon, my love. I purified my body just for you before I came.
Is that?
Subagakure! We're under attack! Who could destroy the Subagakure watchtower so easily?
This was no ordinary assault. This is war. But why the Iga? The Oda. I'll finish this one. Ogun, where is the Elder? Ogun! Are you hurt?
My shoulder. It's nothing. I just grazed it. Grandfather!
Ogun, he's gone. We rushed over here, but it was too late. I'm sorry. A Koga here? Danjo, what's the meaning of this? So that's how it is. We must leave before the Iga are annihilated. Take the survivors and run.
I'll kill them!
Ogun, no! Please, there are too many.
Nobunaga must be mad. A sane man would not commit such a heinous act. He will be crushed for this night of plunder. Go now, to the gate!
You must go back to the Koga now. I'll come to you someday. I promise, Danjo-sama.
I won't leave you. Not until I get you to a safe place. Now let's tend to your wound.
Again. Naoto! Hikosa!
That's a Koga star. Why would we be involved in this attack?
Danjo-sama!
Renbu?
What were you doing in Subagakure?
My business is my own. Why are you attacking the Iga?
Do we Koga need a reason for that? You've gotten too soft. The Elder has given me the mandate to execute all Iga.
What?
The Oda have launched a full-scale attack. We're just picking off the ones that try to escape. The Elder realized that if we helped the Oda, we could destroy the Iga once and for all.
I am your chief. I order you to stop this.
We were told not to obey your orders tonight, Danjo. Every last Iga must be destroyed.
I won't allow it.
It was all a lie. I was blind. The Koga never wanted peace. You lied to me.
Ogun, what are you saying? Wait, please. This has to be a mistake. Ogun, your wound. Let me see. Take your hand away. That's more than just a graze. It's close to one of your vital points. Please, you have to let me see. Ogun! We were lost in a dream. Our love was not meant to be.
I will hunt you to the death. Donjo!
I fear for you, old Ogun. You are not familiar with the shinobi of the Kogamanjadani, are you?
Fearful yourself, Donjo. You know nothing of the Igasubagakure 10.
Don't you mean 9? You let your guard down. It had to be done at some point anyway. I just as soon get it over with now. This isn't about love. It's survival. Farewell, my love. This is the fate of those born into war, Ogun. Ogun!
Two tribes sworn to hate. Their blood-stained bodies left out in the open to rot. Their souls longing for a peace that they failed to find. As they sought to break the shackles of darkness and heal the wounds of the past, fate denied their quest and thrust them into war. The bridges of hope some dared to build between them were torn asunder. Their dreams were ripped from their hearts with a sword, with a destiny revealed at last.
I'm sorry I'm so late.
Oboro Dono.
Genosuke-sama. I can't do this. Not now. Sorry.
What is it, Oboro Dono?
Tell me what's wrong.
Please forgive me. Ever since Grandmother left for Sunpu, I've been so worried. I fear the worst has come. I couldn't bear it if we never saw each other again. I would rather die.
Let's try not to worry about things that are out of our control. Our happiness lies within ourselves, in the way we feel for each other. No one can take that away from us. The long-standing feud between our families has been put to rest. The Koga and Iga are bound by the No Hostilities Pact. You have little to fear in the way of war. I too had my doubts when Lord Yasu requested a demonstration of each clan's ninja techniques. But when I heard Hattori Hanzo would be there, all worries dissipated. You knew he was there, didn't you?
Yes. Of course I did.
Fate has given our families the opportunity to step into the light and establish lasting peace. I believe this is Hanzo Dono's intent in calling our elders to meet with Yasu. My grandfather was convinced of this as well when he set off for Sunpu.
I feel so foolish. My weakness got the best of me. I don't know what I'd do if a war ever broke out. I was born into a ninja clan, and yet I've never mastered any of the martial arts. Isn't that pitiful?
No, there's nothing wrong with that. The arts are for defense, not for war.
Yes, but it's a shameful thing for a ninja, especially when your grandmother happens to be the elder and leader of the tribe. Grandmother tried so hard to train me, but I still managed to let her down. I guess I'm just a hopeless case.
You just weren't suited for it, Oboro-dono. Besides, I believe the day will soon come when the Koga and Iga will finally live in harmony, and ninja skills and even war itself will be forgotten.
Genosuke-sama?
Yes?
What could have caused Koga and Iga to bear such hatred for 400 years?
I don't know. And perhaps there is no answer. But instead of being mired in the past, we should look to the future. Our future. We must ask my grandfather and Ogun Dono to set a date for our wedding.
We will. We'll ask them the moment they return.
So what do we have here? Hawk with a scroll. News traveling that quickly must be important. Looks official. Who did that? Who's there?
You have no claim on that scroll, Udono. Hand it over to me.
Well, if it isn't Azuki Rusai, you never know you'll meet out here these days. Who'd you kill to get such lavish clothes, old man?
Lavish? And I thought this was a modest choice. Now hand it over. That hawk belongs to Ogun-sama. It was transporting a scroll. Now even a man of your intelligence can figure out that the scroll belongs to Ogun-sama as well.
Oh?
Perhaps I'm not being clear enough. That scroll was intended for Ogun, which means it's off-limits to the Koga.
Oh, really? Let's read it. I'll bet it contains a message from Sunpu Castle. Well, I'm curious. Aren't you? A message straight from Sunpu?
Udono!
Calm down, Rusire. You're sure to break a blood vessel. Let's be civil. You know as well as I do that we're bound by the pact made with the Hattori. And besides, Genosuke-sama and Noboro-sama are engaged to be married, and soon we'll all be a happy family. So if you insist on battling for this, let's do it for sport.
Even in sport, death is certain. Are you so dense as to think otherwise?
No worries here. Just a friendly contest. We'll see who's better. Me or you. The Koga or the Iga. Come on, old man. Let me show you what Koga means.
I'm going to teach you rotten Koga all about the humiliation of defeat. And we'll see about that damn wedding. Peace with the Koga makes me sick. Ah! That's cheap damn balloon technique. Get down here, you spineless abomination!
You
I see you. You're mine!
You really had me going there, old man. It looks like you still got it.
And you have amazingly quick movements. For a bloated rhino! Oh, down!
Danjo-sama had to have gained control of the Iga scroll by now. Soon this ninja war will be over, and death will come quick in the night, long before they've even found out it's begun.
Danjo-sama's star has met grave misfortune. I fear we are in danger. The stars have more to tell us. A dark shadow over Kazamachi.
Don't worry. I'll find them and bring them back.
No, I'll go myself.
Sama, I fell asleep. Why didn't you wake me up? My people will think that we've...
So? As long as we know the truth, that's all that matters. Besides, you seem like you needed the rest. You haven't been sleeping too well lately, have you?
No.
We'd better be leaving now. I'm sure your people are getting worried. Let's get you back home.
We can't go. We never even...
We'll save it for our next meeting. Sometimes rest is more important.
You're right. We should get back.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just can't keep up. You're walking just a little too fast for me.
Oboro-dono, I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
The same thing happened the other day. My mind starts to wander and I don't realize how fast I'm going.
Truly, it's nothing. I'll try to keep up.
Oboro-dono, please, take my hand. That way we won't become separated. Forgive me for being so careless. I think too much. I get so absorbed that I forget where I am. You understand?
Yes. Kinosuke-sama. What is it?
Oboro-sama, thank goodness you're safe.
Akaginyu, what are you doing here? You shouldn't be alone in a place like this. It's too dangerous. Ogun-sama would never approve.
I wasn't alone. I promise I've been in good company.
Nenki.
We were getting worried because you are late returning home.
So we just decided to form a little search party. Oh, Tarubi, you came as well?
I beg your pardon. I understand your concern for Oboro-dono.
We're glad you're safe, but you left us no choice. What were you thinking staying out the whole night like that?
I'm sorry, Akaginyu. But there's nothing to be worried about when I'm with Genosuke-sama.
Oh no?
Jingoro? Is the whole village here?
Ogun-sama still has not returned from Sunpu. Until she does, you're our leader. Perhaps you should bear this fact in mind and behave accordingly.
No, I am the one to blame. Please forgive me. I will not let it happen again.
No, please.
By the way, Oboro-sama, did you happen to see Rusai anywhere since you've been out? He left Subagakure to check on something he spotted in the sky. He's been gone ever since.
No, I haven't seen Rusai.
Josuke!
Oboro!
Josuke, what are you doing here?
Genosuke-sama, have Oboro-sama look the other way. Please, I don't want her to look at me.
What's the matter with him? Is he...
He's in fear of your gaze, Oboro-dono. It's your mystic eye. He knows that you mean him no harm, but the effect of your eyes is still the same. You have the power to break any ninja hold or technique simply by looking into the eyes of your attacker. It is a very special gift, your power.
Grab him! Grab Udono! He has a scroll with him that belongs to us! He stole it! It's Ogun-sama's scroll from Sunpu!
Is this true, Udono? Speak plainly.
Well, sort of. I didn't take it. A bird dropped it, and then we decided to duel for it.
What?
Oh no! We just did it for sport! It wasn't serious!
You fool!
Genosuke-sama, please forgive me. I didn't mean any harm.
Here, Oboro-dono. See what it says.
No! Get back! That scroll belongs to the Iga. Don't open it in front of him.
Jingoro, why not? He used to be my husband.
That may be so, Oboro, but he is still a Koga. If we allow a Koga to read Ogun-sama's scroll, then we have failed in our duty to protect the Iga in her absence.
Enough! You know that we plan to marry. Yes, but there hasn't been a formal announcement yet, has there? No, there hasn't been. Not yet, anyway.
Who do you think you're talking to? Genosuke-sama is the heir to the Koga Manjidani. This is a grave insult. Piss on your Iga scroll. Genosuke-sama, I was just trying to...
Start a fight? We've had plenty of that. Come, Udono. Let's go.
My love, don't leave. Look! See what you've done? Take it! Genosuke-sama! Udono-sama, wait! Please, forgive their ill temper.
I don't blame them. This river of animosity between our two clans has been flowing for centuries. We can't expect to change its course in a single day. Tempers are bound to flare, but we must remain calm and patient and set the example we want others to follow.
I did the exact opposite. You must think I'm so weak. I even threw the scroll.
You told me earlier you aren't suited to the martial arts and that you lack ability. But that throw you made was right on target.
What is it? What did grandmother say? What's so funny?
Oh, everything is just fine, Oboro-sama. The news is very good indeed. Lasting peace was negotiated between the clans at Sunpu. Your grandmother and Danjo-sama are taking in the sights at Edo at this very moment.
Wonderful! It sounds too good to be true.
Forgive us for being so rude. We were obliged to remain guarded until we received word from Sunpu.
I understand completely.
Well, why don't you come with us? What better way to announce peace than for Koga's heir to visit Subagakure?
That's an excellent idea, Nenki. Of course. It'd mean so much, Genosuke-sama. Will you please come?
Very well. How could I say no?
That's right. What? Hey, you shouldn't go, Genosuke. You haven't heard from Danjo-sama. It's not safe.
It's not? You can come and look after Genosuke-sama, just to be safe.
Yeah, well, I guess I could. Why not? We'll celebrate. Drink sake, do some dancing.
We'll meet you at the village. We're going to do some hunting for the feast.
Take good care of our honored guests, Sakaginyu.
I will. You know me. I aim to please.
Ruby, we must inform Tenzin.
Yes, I understand.
Ogen-sama is dead. It appears Koga Danjo is also dead. They must have killed each other. That's probably how they wanted it.
Tenzin-sama, I don't understand.
That's because you are still too young, Koshiro. Finally, it has been broken. Since the Tensho era, the No Hostilities Pact has tied the hands of the Iga and Koga. But now, our hands are free. This is the original scroll granted to Danjo. There's no doubt a replica was given to Kazamachi to deliver to the Koga. We must intercept him. To rid a web, you must eliminate the spider. There is no room for chivalry in a war between ninjas, Koshiro. If we fail, our people will die. Do you understand?
Yes. Tenzin-sama, do you think Yashimaru Dono has made it home yet?
Yes, judging by the Hawk's return to the encampment. He should arrive at Iga Subagakure late tonight or early tomorrow morning.
Well, hopefully. That's if he managed to make it out of Sunpu with his life.
Chingaro. Oboro-sama may cause trouble if she finds out. It's best if we leave her in the dark for now. As long as the contents of the scroll are kept hidden from Genosuke and Udono, They pose no threat.
I understand. Treat them as honored guests. But if I get the chance, do I have permission to kill Genosuke?
Don't fool yourself. Genosuke is not someone who can be killed so easily. Those eyes of his, there's something unnerving about them. He is a frightening adversary. We can't afford to make mistakes. Don't do anything until we get back. Understood?
Don't worry.
Good. Now then, let us find Kazamachi. Remember, no mercy will be spared to our enemy.
What's wrong?
That carriage next to us is transporting a Koga. Kill the carriage bearers only! You are a Koga, I presume. Step out of the carriage. Now.
And what would you do if I told you no?
I recognize you. That face, are you not Jimoshe Jubei?
I didn't know I was so well known out here. I guess a beautiful face like mine is hard to forget.
Where were you heading in the carriage?
What carriage? The one you so rudely destroyed?
Enough!
My apologies. We were under the impression you were someone else. That's why we attacked. I am Tenzin of the Iga clan. We are all on edge. Ogun hasn't returned from Sunpu. We fear that something dreadful may have happened to her.
Yes, I understand. I saw misfortune in his stars, and I too fear for Danjo-sama's life.
Astrology. So that is your talent. I can handle this alone. I want the four of you to go. Find Kazamachi Shogun and kill him. Now. I know that you're one of the Koga Manjidani 10. You didn't become one of the best Koga ninjas with your astrology. No. You have many special talents. Tell me what techniques are used by the Koga Manjidani 10. Answer, or I'll chop off your head! Why do you laugh?
Your stars show misfortune as well. If my enemies learned of my secret technique, I wouldn't last more than a day. So the Iga are annihilating the Koga ninjas. Why now? Something unexpected must have happened at Sunbu. And I'm going to find out what.
I think marriage between the Koga and the Iga is a great idea, don't you?
He's a mess. Sorry.
Look, Akiginudono, the ancient ninja hand-holding technique. Let's try it.
This is it. It's begun.
Your Igas. You would defy the no hostilities pact and attack a helpless Koga?
We know the pact has been broken and you have the scroll. Hand it over!
Scroll. Now, how did you know about that?
Do not underestimate the Iga clan. We know all about the scroll and its contents.
Well, since you put it that way, I guess I only have one option, don't I? To cross out your names with your own blood!
Not a chance!
I thought I was going to have to miss dinner. What an unexpected treat. I love eating brains, and Iga brains all the more. Now, who wants to be the first course? Look at the size of that head. I must say you are well endowed. You must have a brain the size of a watermelon. I usually save the best for last, but this is too good to pass up. Now, how do you want to be eaten? Dead or alive?
It is you who will be food!
Devour the spider, savor each bite.
Now, quick, throw Kashiro's sickle! Did I not mention? My hair's more dangerous than my hands and feet. We all have our secrets, now you know mine.
Now! Damn!
Jubei.
Death awaits you, Koga!
Is Yashamaro Dono still alive? Tell me! Tell me! Tell me, damn you! Yashamaro Dono.
Got you now!
Damn, he's fast!
You seem to be in a dilemma. You need to get by me, but you can't do it without dropping the scroll. How else will you be able to use the dagger that's hidden in your throat? That's it, right? That's your secret. What do the stars say now, Jubei? That trick only works once.
Tenzin.
Jubei won't be troubling us anymore. One copy should be enough. We have no need for 2 scrolls. What became of Kazamachi?
He's dead. I made sure of it.
7 still remain.
Indeed, we're well ahead.
It appears fortune is on our side. It's destiny. The Iga will conquer the Koga.
You're excited. Now who's walking fast?
Come in. Welcome to Subagakure.
You beat us back.
Oh.
Goodness, you came too?
I left early to make preparations for the feast.
Jingoro spares no expense when he throws a party, especially for such important guests.
We are honored to be here.
I wish grandmother was back. She'd be happy to see you again.
I smell sake. Is Iga sake sweet or sour? Was that a hoot or what? Believe it or not, I'm always this funny. Yep, just think about all the fun the two of us could have together. I know I'm a little on the chubby side, but I've always dreamt my future wife to be a beautiful and slender woman like yourself. So what do you say? Should we follow Oboro-sama and Genosuke-sama's bold lead and tie the knot?
Stop, Udono, that's enough. You're being crude. Can't you see that you're making Akugenyo Dono uncomfortable?
Sorry about that. I guess I've had a little too much to drink.
This is delicious. Pickled perfectly. Why is the flavor so different from what I'm used to?
Well, you may prepare it the same, but the salt's different. The Iga don't harvest it on our own. Our salt is imported from Akko. Please try it. Take some back to Manjadani with you. We have mountains of it stored out in our old salt locker.
That's right. Stay prepared, I always say. Salt is a valuable commodity in times of war.
Udono! Didn't I tell you to watch your tongue?
It's not his fault. It'll take time for peace to take root. My people aren't willing to trust yet either. Like the two of you, when I told them about the salt.
But, well, yes, that is true.
It's just our instinct. Please forgive us.
Oboro Dono? We must demonstrate unity. Let us show your people the results of all our practice.
Wait a second. I thought we were saving our performance for the wedding ceremony.
On that day, we can add something new, I promise. This dance is a celebration of harmony between the Koga and the Iga. I hope that it is to your liking. We've practiced many hours.
You gotta be kidding me! That's what you were doing all those times you two met. Practicing a dance.
Is that so shocking to you? Come now. Why else do you think Oboro-sama and I would be meeting up all those nights?
You don't know? I can't say it out loud. Can I, Akugenyo Dono?
Why are you asking me? He'll get what he asks for soon.
I apologize for Adono's behavior. He has neither manners nor etiquette. But he does have a good heart, and I trust him with my life.
Don't apologize. He was a little crude, but he was very entertaining. It's funny. I always thought the Koga were mean and ruthless. But Udono is like a big lovable bear, and it's obvious that he has a great deal of respect for you.
It's kind of you to see past his faults. And I understand what you mean. My people have always believed that the Iga are nothing but heartless savages. But you're really no different than us.
I think my people see that now, too.
Some, perhaps. But what of your loyal kinsmen we met along Toki Pass?
I'm not sure.
They should have been here hours ago. They've used their absence to cloak their animosity toward our union.
Is that so? Have I been so blind?
Some hearts are not ready for this. It can't be helped. I'm sure they're not the only ones.
No. There were others who refused to join us.
Try not to be discouraged. Please, we'll take our time. We can't let their disapproval weaken our resolve. All eyes were upon us, Oborodono. If we remain confident, they'll eventually come around.
I'll harness your strength.
We, the Koga Manjidani, and you, the Iga Tsubogakure, are one and the same. Masters of fierce ninja arts. We were reared from birth as sworn enemies, caused by dissension years ago. It's foolish how over time reason was lost to hatred.
Yes.
It can't last. You and I must change it together, Oborodono. We must become the bridge that unites Koga and Iga. Our love for one another will break the chains of the past and establish harmony between our people.
Yes, I hope you're right.
Josuke is locked in the guest room.
We must move cautiously. Don't tell the others about the scroll. If Oboro-sama suspects anything, there'll be trouble.
Right, I won't speak a word.
You always have been able to keep a secret. Now, what do you say we come up with a plan of our own?
What do you mean?
I mean, they must have killed Kazamachi by now. It's time to take the next step.
But Tenzin-sama said not to do anything until they get back.
They can't have all the fun.
All right. I'll take care of that filthy pig Udono.
It's reinforced with iron. Ha! Do they really think they can hold me in this old shack? Not a chance. So this is how they treat their honored guests? I wonder why Akiginyu would want to lock me up. Maybe she had something else in mind.
You should have seen the look on your face when I said that.
I thought you were serious. What did you expect? Now take back what you said.
I can do whatever I want. This is my village. You have to obey my command here. You must do as I say, or I'll call the guards.
Well, since I have no say, tell me what you want.
Whatever you want.
What do you mean? You must be tired.
I mean, I'm turning Tsubogakure Village over to you for this one night. Whatever you desire is yours.
But I'm perfectly content.
Is there anything we Iga may offer you as a gift?
Being here with you is all that I want.
Let me grant you what you wish, nothing left unturned.
Oborodono, I wish that I could see your lovely face.
That's it? That's all you want? I gave Tsubogakure to you tonight, remember? I'll do anything.
Very well then. My order is...
What will you have me do?
Be your true self. Always cherish the love we have together.
How dense is he? Opportunity is knocking on his door. Is he out of his mind or what?
Udono-sama, it's me, Akeginu. Please forgive my candor, but I couldn't resist my urges of seeing you tonight. I know I was rude, but that's because my people would not understand. If they knew I had feelings for you, they would have torn you to shreds without thinking twice. He's gone! Where did he go? Put me down! Josuke Dono, you beast!
Well, I guess you just couldn't keep yourself away from me, huh?
How did you get out? You were locked in.
Don't you know? I used the power of love.
Disgusting pig.
Come on, be my wife, Akiginyu Dono. My, what do we have here? So soft and plump. I can't help myself. Let's do it right now. Ooh. You look delicious.
Let's have a challenge of the ninja arts. What do you say? You win, you can do whatever you want with me. I'll be your slave.
You sure you can handle me? Be careful, my queen. I won't hold back.
Nor will I, Udono, nor will I.
Is that blood?
Good night, Genosuke-sama. I'll see you in the morning.
What did you do to me?
Things are getting a little hazy, aren't they, Udono? You're in my world now.
How'd you do that? Where'd you go? Damn! Where is she?
Well, looks like we can mark Udono off the list.
You almost killed me, Akiginyu Dono. That wasn't very nice. What would you have done if I had died?
I won't make the same mistake twice, you fat bastard.
Unless you have another trick up your sleeve, I'd say this challenge is over. Now keep your promise, my little slave.
Who's there?
Oboro-sama.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble.
Akiginyu? Udono-sama, what's going on here?
Nothing, really.
Oh, come now. It's pretty obvious that we were fighting. Don't try to protect me, Akiginyu. It's not her fault, Oboro. I made another ungentlemanly advance, and she finally got fed up and let me have it.
Right. I see.
Please don't tell Genosuke-sama about this.
No, I guess I'll let it go. Just once. But promise it won't happen again.
I give you my solemn word as a Koga.
Good evening. It's a lovely night, don't you think? It's obvious what your intentions are. I could see that at the banquet. Hatred controls your soul. It's like a terrible thirst. The only way to quench it is to kill. But it can never be satisfied. Even if all the Koga were destroyed, you would find someone else who was different from you. Someone else to hate. But even you can change. It doesn't have to be like this. Why don't you let go of old grudges and help us start a new future together? Oboro Dono and I could use your help. Won't you trust in us and lend us a hand?
Akaginyu, Udona-sama can be vulgar, and I'm sure he crossed the line. But you went too far using your arts.
Oboro-sama, please, forgive me.
What's this? A trail. It leads to the salt locker.
Wait! Oboro-sama!
Are you all right?
Of course I am. What's the matter?
Forgive me, Kenosuke-sama. I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for.
Please forget that I disturbed you. Good night. All right, Jingaro. I know you're here somewhere. Show yourself. Jingaro, get down here right now!
Oboro-sama, please don't look at me. Water. Please, water.
I want the truth. Jingaro, did you attempt to assassinate Genosuke-sama? Did you? Answer me, yes or no?
Oboro-sama, you can't just leave him like this. He'll die.
After what he did, he deserves to suffer. Leave him be. Don't help him.
I guess Akaginyu didn't want me. She was really trying to kill me. What is that? Well, if it isn't Jingaro taking an evening stroll, I see. I see you paid a visit to Genosuke-sama. Did you really think you could kill him in that form?
Help me, water.
All right, I'll give you water. But first tell me why you tried to kill Genosuke-sama. Why would you do that when there's about to be peace?
I'll tell you, please. Just give me some water first. I need water. I'm gonna die.
No deal, Jingaro. Answer me first. Then you can have all the water you want. Can't talk, huh? Should we go back to shore?
No, there is no peace. The no hostilities pact has been dissolved. That's why I tried to kill Genosuke.
Really? The Hattori relinquished the pact? But why now?
The former Shogun. Koga, Iga.
The Koga and Iga what? What about the Koga and Iga?
We're at war and you're dead.
Damn, got away!
I've slain one of the Koga Manjidani 10, Udono Josuke. Hell welcomes you.
Genosuke-sama's in Tsubagakure?
The word came last night, and apparently he'll be spending a few days at Ogendona's villa. Can you pass the soup, please?
He's not alone, is he?
I believe Udono is with him. I don't know if that makes you feel any better. I'm curious as to how they met up.
Well, who knows with him? He probably ran out of hot air and fell out of the sky.
What?
I wanted to go! I've never been to Tsubagakure!
Don't worry, you'll get your chance. There'll be plenty of opportunities in the future.
That's the future! What about the present? What am I supposed to do?
What do you mean, what are you supposed to do?
I'm dying of boredom. It's not fair, Simon. You men aren't allowed to leave the compound. You're like prisoners. And it's all because of that demonstration in Sunpu. Even Jubei got to go. I can't even take a walk with him.
I beg your pardon? When have you ever taken a walk with Jubei? Please, refresh my memory.
Well, what about Yobu? He promised to take me boar hunting.
Well, that's true, and I know he was looking forward to it. But duty first. We must be vigilant while Danjo-sama's gone. You can wait longer. You'll survive.
Hey, why don't you go boar hunting with us when he gets back?
Thanks, but I don't think so. It sounds like fun, but I prefer a nice, relaxing day of fishing to cleanse the soul.
Come on, brother. You could be our decoy.
You mean you would feed me to a boar? Shame on you. You should show your older brother more respect than that. Oh, by the way, Okoi, I have a special request to ask of you.
I can't believe this is happening. How can he marry an ego woman? What a slap in the face. It's not right.
Stop. That's enough, Kagero. Put your personal interests aside for once. Genosuke-sama has thought this through carefully, with all of us in mind. You may not accept it, but it's the best thing for our future.
Is it, Hiyoma? I'm not sure. It's nice talk, but it sounds like you're still trying to convince yourself of that.
Maybe so, but perhaps that stems from my own weakness. It's easy to cling to old ways, but what Genosuke-sama is doing takes true courage.
I still think that he's wrong. No one wants this peace with the Iga. There's no need for this marriage. I'm not even sure Genosuke-sama is in love with Oboro. If he truly respected her, he wouldn't be meeting her before a ceremony is even held. What kind of woman would consent to that? We should kill that little tramp.
Kagero! That's enough. We'll have no more talk like that. We will all support Genosuke-sama's decision, and that's final. But still, that doesn't mean we should blindly trust the Iga. Jubei saw ominous signs for Danjo-sama, and he still hasn't returned. Genosuke-sama's safety is as vital as our own breath.
Do you wish for me to go and check on him at Tsubagakure?
There's no need to worry. I've already sent a koi. She should be on her way there now.
A wise choice, Simon. She'll attract less attention. The ego won't be as wary of a woman.
True. And Genosuke-sama won't be nearly as angry if a koi comes for him. He'd kill me.
Yes, my thoughts exactly.
Then we'll wait for her return.
Someone's approaching. The ninja footsteps, coming from the north.
Sunpu is north. Maybe it's Danjo-sama returning.
No, the head count is different. Let's see. There are 5, and 1 is a woman. I sense aggression in their stride. They are definitely not Koga.
Have either of you seen Udono this morning?
No, not this morning, but I did see him last night. I wasn't going to say anything, but he paid several imprudent visits to my room late in the night.
He didn't.
What happened? Akaginyu, what is it? Don't tell me you...
Oh no, I promise you, he's just fine. But I'm afraid that perhaps my rejection may have been too harsh.
Too harsh? What did you say to him?
Well, I called him a fat pig and said he was repulsive. It was awful. He suddenly grew silent, and that look on his face.
Akaginyu, that's terrible. I thought you'd be angry.
For what? We can't blame Akagenyu Dono for telling Josuke that she's not interested in him.
No, I guess not. But she could have told him in a nicer way.
Josuke's not one to take subtle hints, trust me. It was good for him. Akagenyu Dono, I am sorry that he has caused you so much trouble.
Please, do not bow, Genosuke-sama.
Now that the mystery is solved, I'd be honored if you showed me Ogun Dono's prized garden.
I'd love to. Akaginyu?
Yes?
Do you know if Tenzin and the others have returned yet?
No. I don't think so. Not yet.
That's strange. Where could they have gone?
So many years have passed. What a fine tree it has become. Now, right. One Koga is dead. He is but the first of many.
Move quickly.
It seems too quiet.
There's no need for concern. We are merely humble couriers sent to deliver a message from Genosuke.
Yes, I like it. Excellent plan.
Since we know the names of the Koga 10, it might be possible to lure them out. We can say that the message we have is for them. Let's go. This fog will work to our advantage.
Yes, it will provide the perfect cover. Let us slay the Koga 10 before it clears.
Let's not take unnecessary chances. Kazamachi was a formidable opponent alone. What is it, Kishiro?
Someone's here.
Rasai, what the hell is happening to you? Rasai, what are you doing?
That wall, it spoke to me. It said there are no secrets from the walls of Manjidani.
Alert! Intruders! Intruders have entered Manjidani!
Please wait. You're making a big mistake. Our presence here is peaceful. We come from Subagakure bearing a message from Genosuke-sama.
Fool! Do you really think we're going to fall for that trick? Tell us, friend, if you were sent from Subagakure, why did you come in from the north? And if you were truly messengers, then why were you masking your words? Don't let them get away! Attack!
Prepare yourselves! Go! Show no mercy!
You there, Iga. Tell me, what sort of madness is this?
I can assure you any madness lies with you Kogas. This is our first time to Manjidani. Is this how you receive your visitors?
We detain only those who act suspicious. Surely you can understand that.
We've done nothing since we arrived but defend ourselves. You gave us no choice. I believe this belongs to you.
Be gone. You have no business in this place.
It's quite clear to us now how you Koga operate. If you and your Koga ninja should ever pay a visit to Subagakure, you will be embraced with the same greeting we've received here. Only you won't walk away to tell about it!
Damn you!
Kyobu!
Arise, my sleeping flies, fire before thine eyes. Blind I fall, I know no doubt. You are our shield, our spread for out. Conceal us with your fiery brightness. Warning us to disguise our flight.
Inosuke-sama.
Who's there? He must be an Iga. What are you doing here? Stop! He's good. Damn, missed him.
Oboro-dono,
What is it?
I need a favor. Would you send a messenger to Manjadani for me, please? It's not like Josuke to leave suddenly. I'm worried about him. I just want to be certain that he returns safely. I pray that my fears are unfounded.
Of course. Consider it done.
Thank you.
Damn! Now every Koga bastard in Manjadani knows of our intentions.
We have to hurry back to Subagakure. If we want to survive, Inosuke must die.
What is it?
She moves like a ninja.
We must approach with caution. She may well be one of the Koga 10 on the Yasu scroll.
I take it you are a Koga from Manjadani. Please, do not be alarmed. As you can see, we are Iga. I'm sure you're well aware that the Koga and the Iga are no longer enemies. Forgive me for not introducing myself. I'm Tenzin. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I'm a koi.
We actually just came from Manjadani. We were sent there by Genosuke Dono to deliver a message to your people. I must say, I have seen warmer receptions. They attacked us and we barely escaped with our lives.
Well, you shouldn't take the Koga so lightly.
But you see our dilemma. We can't face Genosuke after failing him like that. Not alone. But if you came with us, I'm sure he'd be more understanding.
Is Genosuke-sama all right?
Young woman, your question shows a lack of faith in your leader.
Even if we had evil intentions, his skill would prevent us from acting on them. Wouldn't you agree?
We agree on something.
So will you accompany us to Subagakure then? I'm sure Genosuke Dono would enjoy seeing a familiar face.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
She's mine!
That'll teach you!
You shouldn't get ahead of yourself, young lady. Didn't your elders teach you confidence is the quickest way to defeat?
Not yet, Nenki. Let's keep her alive for now. She may be of use to us.
Why show mercy? She's a Koga.
We can use her as bait when we kill Genosuke. Perhaps the compassion he shows her may serve as his undoing.
I've fallen a full day behind Kazamachi. The Koga are bound to have the scroll by now. Stay alive, Hotarubi. Please. Stay alive.
We must attack now! You saw how many men we lost out there. What are we waiting for? Let's slay them all!
No, Gyobu. That we cannot do.
What do you mean? Why the hell not?
Do you not remember? Our future leader is visiting Subagakure right now. And besides, isn't that what they expect from us? To attack their village in return? Surely the Iga have laid some sort of trap for us.
Are we to leave Genosuke-sama and their wretched village to die? Just because you fear a trap?
Genosuke-sama is not one that the Iga can slay. We must have faith in his judgment.
But...
Listen, we won't attack Subagakure, but we will go to make sure he's well. But first there is something that we must verify for ourselves.
It's Sunpu, isn't it? Something unexpected must have happened. Why would they attack us if the Iga and Koga are in a time of peace?
Perhaps these particular Igas were acting of their own accord. It may have been their way of rejecting the standing peace agreement. Some of us would do the same if not for Hattori's pact.
That's it. The No Hostilities Pact. Could the treaty have been nullified at Sunpu?
What? How?
Gyobu, you overheard the Iga scheming. You said that their leader was intent on attacking us from the beginning.
That's right. I overheard their plan. They were clearly intent on staging an attack.
Let's not take unnecessary chances. Kazamachi was a formidable opponent alone.
The Iga came from the north onto Kaido Road. They sought to intercept Kazamachi on his way back from Sunpu, planning to kill the courier bearing a secret from Danjo-sama. He engaged them in battle, but death has claimed him. They know something that we do not.
But how? Subagakure is much farther from Sunpu than Manjidani. Their messenger should still be on the way there.
So then, we'll beat them at their own game.
Let me kill the first.
Yashimaru. Who goes there?
Yashimaru, don't you recognize my voice? It is I, Tenzin.
Where are you? Show yourself! Tenzin-sama, come out! I beg you!
Do not be alarmed by my absence, Yashimaru. Impeding circumstances prohibit me. Now, why have you returned from Sunpu?
It's of the utmost importance, Tenzin-sama.
I see. Tell me what took place at Sunpu that hastened your return.
But you must tell me something first. Why can you not be seen? I fear I know. Could you have been killed?
Killed?
I should have known. Who did it? It wasn't that Koga named Kazamachi, was it?
Yes, it was he. An opponent too strong to defeat.
I beg your forgiveness, Tenzin-sama. It's my fault, all because I wasn't able to stop Koga Danjo. Iyasu's ninja scroll got to them first.
Iyasu's ninja scroll?
Hotarubi! Is she... Had the Koga killed all our clan?
Rest assured, they are all well. Yashimaru, tell me what was on the scroll.
10 names from each clan were forged. Now, after all these years, the Iga can finally show no mercy. The time has come, Tenzin-sama. With Hattori-sama present, the retired Shogun nullified the No Hostilities Pact.
What? He's found us out!
Got you, Koga! He must be one of the Koga 10. I can make up for my failures if I bring back his head. Now feel the agony of my Kokujo!
I'm indebted to you. You saved my life.
I wanted to keep him alive so we could get more information out of him, but I had no choice. He was too dangerous.
He made an amazing revelation, didn't he?
Yes, it's just as Yoma thought. The No Hostilities Pact has been dissolved.
But why would Lord Iyasu forge the names of 10 ninjas from each clan?
I don't know.
You were in such a hurry. Is everything okay?
Yes, just fine. Jasmine, who's that for?
Oh, this. Didn't you hear? Tenzin and the others just got back.
Really? Genosuke-sama, my scout, he returned.
Take a deep breath.
Udono-sama is safe and sound in Koga-Manjidani. Apparently he arrived there early this morning.
That's good news.
Very good. Tenzin and the others you met in the forest have returned as well. I was a little worried, to tell you the truth. I think they're all trying hard, but I know there are some who still disapprove of the truce. Are you listening to me?
Huh? Oh, I must have let my thoughts wander again. Thank you for granting my favor, Oboro Dono.
All is well on my end. The Koga girl is tied up and hidden away in the salt locker. Nobody saw me. Well done. And Genosuke?
He's suspicious, all right. He had Oboro-sama send a scout to Manjidani to check on Udono, but we intercepted him. He told her that he saw Udono, and he's just fine. She's telling this to Genosuke as we speak.
Will he believe her?
Why wouldn't he? She's not lying. As far as she knows, Udono is as happy as a pig in slop. How can he suspect treachery in those crystal-clear eyes when there is none?
Those beautiful, adoring eyes, so full of devotion, to think that they will send her true love straight to his death. You must admit that it's terribly amusing.
And risky. How long must this go on? This war was not our doing. Wouldn't it be better to tell Oboro-sama the truth?
I'm afraid this bodes ill. If Yashimaru hasn't returned by now, we can probably count him among the dead. Look at her. She'll be crushed if he doesn't return. I hope it doesn't affect her ability to fight.
What? I was being serious.
Listen to how happy she is. Ignorance can be merciless.
When we do kill Genosuke, that will be Oboro-sama, numb to the world, feeling only the pain of her longing heart.
Should we go back to Manjidani and tell them what we've learned?
Time is too precious.
I know we have scouts lurking along this road, but it will be best if we go to Subagakure alone. You and I are the only Kogas who have any chance of rescuing Genosuke-sama. Brute force isn't the answer on this mission. It's going to take cunning and guile.
Go ahead, tell me. How does it feel to be a member of the Iga?
Young woman.
Oboro-sama.
Koshiro, what is it?
Tenzin-sama. He wishes to speak with you.
I see. Genosuke-sama, I must meet with my cousin.
Your carvings are well adorned.
What?
Impressive craftsmanship. I wanted to know who among the Iga could carve such charming owls, so I asked Oboro-sama. It's something that I hope you may someday teach to the children of Koga. Your name is Koshiro-sama, yes? Oboro-sama and you grew up together, if I'm not mistaken. I have my share of siblings. It's frustrating to care for them sometimes. I don't have time for this.
You filthy Koga. You will answer all of my questions truthfully. If you are dishonest, you will not leave this place alive or in one piece. Now out of the Koga 10. First there's this Moroga Hyoma. I have heard much about that one. It is said that he is a blind ninja. What I want to know is, what are his specialties? There is the woman, Kagero. What techniques does she employ? And let's not forget Kisaragi Saimon. Ah, nature is calling, is she? I will be happy to provide assistance as soon as you provide answers.
Do you actually think I'd tell you anything?
If you don't tell me, you know what happens.
Tell me something first, old man.
What is it?
The more I look at you, the more I wonder. What the hell's crammed into that head of yours to make it look like that? Why don't you tell me that while I think up answers for you?
You should know this. My head is packed tight. Filled with loathing for the Koga, it swells with each breath you take. For me, the memories echo as if sent from yesterday. You treacherous Koga took advantage of the Oda's surprise attack, and you massacred the Iga with no regard for what the future would hold.
That's a filthy lie!
Huh? I think the liar here is Danjo. He's kept so much hidden from you.
He would never lie to us. The Koga, we're more honorable than that. We treat our enemies with respect. You don't know what you're talking about!
I can't criticize you for your loyalty. It's natural. Quite honestly, had the Iga been in the place of the Koga, we would have done the same as you.
Then how in the hell can you Iga call us underhanded?
Now then, it's time for you to answer. I don't think I need to ask you about your skills, do I? Cutting off your ears will be first. Then I slice off your right arm, then your left arm, then on to those voluptuous breasts. Somehow I doubt you're up to such an unending torture. Now, it's time for you to speak. My hand, it's stuck. Let go of me, you.
You really should have asked my specialty.
You bitch!
I hope your journey to hell is a swift one. The Igas are up to something. I must see if Genosuke-sama is safe. Then back to Koga, if I can make it there alive.
Genosuke has told me many things about this place. He was right about this much. The layout is amazing.
They've been attacked by the Oda in the past. They've ensured that they're very well protected at this point. We must take care. It's likely they have scouts all over the area.
I'm going in through the front. We should meet inside. Unless you have an objection.
See you inside.
Simon.
Remember that Genosuke-sama's safety is at the center of our concern.
You think for 1 second that I've forgotten? I'm counting on you, Okoi.
I know.
Go on, get out of here! That girl is hopeless.
Goodbye, my brother. I won't fail.
Yoshimaru, don't know.
Rusai! Are you in here? Huh? Tell me something, wench. Has my friend Rusai been through here tonight? You know, the old man with the long white beard.
Kill me.
Well, it looks like you've already gone ahead and told him everything that you know.
No Koga woman who has been humiliated by an Iga can allow herself to live.
What? That old dog. I didn't think he could get it up anymore. But what do you know? He's still got some life left. I'm surprised. And he was nice enough to leave you behind so I could take a turn myself.
Is it really you, my love?
Well, no use in hiding.
This is the same woman. She was part of the Iga who attacked Manjidani this morning. What does she see?
I knew you'd be alive. I never gave up hope.
So these two were in love.
You came back to me. You're alive.
Of course I am. But just who did you believe me to be?
If she's testing me, there's only one other course of action I can take.
Thank you.
Did I raise my suspicions too early?
It must be the shock, or the snake bite, but I just wasn't completely sure that you even recognized me.
I'm so sorry. It was just because when you left for Sunpu, your hair was so much different than it is now. I was just confused, my love.
Really? I tried to make sure everything was the same.
It's Koga Danjo and that beast Kazamachi Shogun who are behind all this.
The signs do point to that.
I do have some good news, though. There's word circling that Danjo is dead.
What?
And as for Shogun, I think you'll be proud of me. I killed him myself, no mercy spared. I killed him. For you, my love.
I see. You've done very well.
Now I see Jubei's prophecy. It seems his sight is pure.
You have to tell me the truth. Don't you prefer me so much more than that wrinkled old bag of wind? Don't you?
No!
Are you still turned on?
Get off me! You smell biting legs!
You're right. You do have more to offer than that old man. I'm going to suck every ounce of your blood right out of you.
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting.
Tenzin, is there something you need to tell me? Tenzin?
I've given this matter much thought, and I'll be as forward with you as I can. I hope you can forgive my bluntness. Oboro-sama, you must listen very carefully. The retired Shogun Ieyasu has ordered that the pact be dissolved. It has come to an end. And so, the hostilities between Iga and Koga will rise again. We are at war.
All this rain, falling on Koga and Iga. Eventually it will cease. For at some point, the clouds must make room for the sun.
Tenzin, is there something you need to tell me? Tenzin?
I've given this matter much thought, and I'll be as forward with you as I can. I hope you can forgive my bluntness. Oboro-sama, you must listen very carefully. The retired Shogun Ieyasu has ordered that the pact be dissolved. It has come to an end. And so, the hostilities between Iga and Koga will rise again. We are at war.
You're not serious.
The shackles that suppressed the hatred between the Koga and the Iga for 400 years have been broken. The retired Shogun Lord Ieyasu has ordered both clans to gather strength. He said, we face each other. And to fight to the bitter end.
What?
If you doubt the news that I bring, read Lord Ieyasu's scroll for yourself.
What scroll?
Oboro-sama, the time has come for you to harden your heart.
This is all a lie! The Iga and the Koga are at war. Even if the truce is nullified, we can't fight each other. We can't allow this to happen. Genosuke-sama would agree. I have to go tell him.
Wait. You can tell him if you wish, but your efforts to inform the enemy will be in vain. It has already begun.
You're right. We do have more to offer than that old man. I'm going to suck every ounce of blood out of you.
whatever it is you're doing, Rasai. Tenzin needs the ninja scroll immediately. You whore! You're dead.
They've actually locked away a Koga woman?
Yes, a younger woman named Akoi. She was listed as one of the Manjidani 10 on the ninja scroll.
Listed on the ninja scroll?
Yashimaru, you can't tell me you know nothing of the register or its purpose.
Of course I know about it.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to find that Koga girl.
You certainly have some fine skills, Koga wench. But you can take that as the last compliment you'll ever receive. What's happening?
I need more of his skin. I have to touch him. What is that?
I've had enough of your trickery, you whore. I was ordered not to kill you, but you don't leave me much of a choice. After all, your name is on Iyasu's ninja scroll. This body will be of no use to you anymore, my young one.
Now that the truce is broken, coming to this place means certain death. That's what's being said. I can't believe that Koga girl sneaking into Subagakure. She's either brave or foolish. Don't you think so, Yashimaru?
Akoi. Akoi.
Oh, greetings, Yashimaru. Are you just now returning?
Nenki, what happened?
Keep your mouth shut about this. You didn't answer me. Did you just get back?
Yes. This is the first I've seen since I've returned to this place.
What the hell are you sitting down for?
I think some of Hotarubi's snake venom may still be coursing through my veins.
Ha! Fooled around with another woman, did you now? Come on, I'm just playing with you. Huh? Enough with the glaring. Look, I said it was just a joke. Hey, I'm just kidding, Hotarubi. Put that knife away.
McCoy. 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 Please forgive me, Yokoi. I was too late.
Brother, I killed one of them. He was old. An old man.
You did. I'm proud of you. You've always been strong. Even stronger than me.
Between the pails, there is a scroll. Do you hear? You have to find it.
I will.
Brother. My dear brother.
Woman, I've had enough of you. Yashimaru, what happened in Sunpu?
I cannot speak a word of it until I see Oboro-sama.
You haven't talked to her yet? That should have been the first thing you did.
Tenzin-sama sought her for a private meeting some time ago, and she's still there, I think.
Yeah, he really has his work cut out for him if he's trying to put the moves on her. It's actually kind of funny if you think about it. Even though the war between the Koga and the Iga has finally begun, Oboro-sama still spends her time trying to convince herself she's in love with Ginosuke.
From what I hear, Ginosuke is being kept alive.
That's right. Tenzin-sama's too afraid of him to bother doing anything about it. That's probably because we don't have a clue as to what Ginosuke's really capable of. Doesn't look like much to me.
Let me go and get some medicine for you.
I often question Tenzin's motives, but that ninja scroll is evidence of our battle superiority. Following him, we've killed Kazamachi, Jubei, and Udono. And let's not forget my excellent handling of Akoi. But still, I don't understand. Why is he holding back from defeating Ginosuke? I forgot about the ninja scroll. I need to go find out what the hell Rusai did with it. Jingaro, what happened? How did you get that way?
Water. Please help me. Water.
Out you go. Drink up. That should be enough water for you.
Rusai.
Otorubi, what is it? Huh? Is that Rusai?
Oboro-sama, please wait!
No, I cannot allow this. Keeping that woman from Manjidani locked up in here? This is not how we operate. I will not be a party to this.
Who is that?
Oboro-sama, listen! We must not turn back! Oboro-sama! Yashimaru!
What's wrong with him?
Yashimaru Dono!
He's a Koga! I'll kill the bastard!
Princess!
The scroll!
It's the register! Shingoro Dono! Turn around!
What? Yes, I've got it! What the hell's that? Impossible!
That looks like...
Kasame. Kyobu.
Where is he? The one who disguised himself as Yashimaru.
We must not let the Koga escape! After him!
You won't get away from me!
Koshiro,
Yes.
gather everyone.
Gyobu. Simon. The time has come for our return to Manjidani. Okoi is no more. They killed her. Gyobu. Simon. It's time for our return. To Manjidani.
Oboro-sama.
Akikenya, you've been deceiving me this whole time. Did you kill Udono-sama too?
Yes. Oboro-sama!
Genosuke-sama, I'll die if they've hurt you.
Why is he hesitating? We have the advantage.
Make haste! What are you waiting for? Attack us or move out of our way! Oh, I see. Terror has frozen you cowards in your tracks. Igas, attack!
No, wait! Tenzin.
Tenzin?
What's the matter? What are we waiting for?
We must attack.
Don't be hasty. We must wait for Koga Genosuke to make the first move. His intentions are still unclear.
Ha! Hanzo's pact is finally broken and they're too scared to fight.
They're not always fearful. Not when they have the advantage. Like when they killed my sister. Did it please you to murder an innocent woman, you twisted bastard?
You killed Yashimaru Dono!
Yashimaru. That's right.
Damn you. Murderers!
Control yourself, Hotarubi.
Who are you to give me orders, you disgusting, filthy Koga?
You spoke to me earlier of killing Kazamachi. Tell me, does that not make you a murderer as well?
Don't pity that Horakoi! She tried to kill me!
Chingaro, that's enough! Now control yourself. Do not be provoked.
Attack! In the name of Iga honor, kill them! All of them!
Genosuke-sama!
I knew that he had hidden powers, but this is madness! We cannot allow him to make it off of Iga soil alive, or defeat may be certain. But who could withstand his dojutsu? Koshiro!
No! Koshiro!
Oboro-sama, you must be strong. This war, it cannot be stopped.
Stop! That's far enough, Genosuke. Turn and fight, you coward!
You're making a mistake, Koshiro-sama.
We'll see, won't we?
Yes, we will. Do you really think those blades are going to save you?
Your tricks may work on the weak-minded, Koga, but they won't work on me.
Well, he's got guts, but he's obviously lacking in brains.
Those burning eyes. I have seen this sort of thing before, but this is unparalleled. The terror on their faces. What force could overcome the mind that would make another take their own life? Koshiro can defeat Genosuke, but it's sure to take more than sickles and knives. This next attack will decide the outcome of the battle. Yes, that's it. Use your Cyclone Death Song. No man can defend himself against this attack. Not even Genosuke has a chance of survival. Its sheer force will rip his head right from his body. The vacuum will steal their air in a matter of seconds, and then comes the finishing blow.
Stop, Koshiro, please!
Oboro-sama!
Please, I beg you, no more.
Akigenyu! Why didn't you hold her back?
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking.
This isn't the time! Move out of the way!
Please don't ask me to move. I can't. I don't want either one of you to die.
Oboro-sama, you'll get him killed! Look behind you! He's the one! Genosuke! It's his lethal technique that you need to stop, not Koshiro's! Why do you think he has his eyes closed? It's a defense! He's protecting himself against you! He knows your gaze will mean his death! Oboro-sama, stand behind Koshiro as he attacks. Look at Genosuke and we can end this war now. Koshiro's Cyclone Death Song pitted against Genosuke's mind-stripping dojutsu. We'll see whose skill will come out victorious.
Koshiro! No, please stop this! I don't want him to die!
Damn! She'll be the death of us all.
Genosuke-sama! No, please don't go! Love has turned a deaf ear. Genosuke-sama, please, come back to me.
He lives, but he has permanent damage. He punished his eyes with his unforgiving death song.
I see. Stay by his side night and day.
As you wish, Tenzin-sama.
Oboro-sama, your behavior out there, it was inexcusable. Damn it! You should know better! If you were not old Ogun's successor, you would have no place here.
I'm sorry, Tenzin. Truly.
Don't apologize. Not to me. Apologize to your ancestors and your grandmother. To the 400-year-old Iga clan that you betrayed. 3 of the Iga 10 have been slain. Ogundono, Rusai, and Yashimaru as well. And now Koshiro has suffered serious injury.
To make matters worse, they made off with Ogundono's scroll. According to the terms of the war, we must have it to win.
Why must you insist on complaining? We've waited our whole lives for this day. We should be celebrating. We'll slay every last one of them. Death to the Koga! Years from now, the Koga will be nothing more than a distant memory.
You're right, Nenki. But in order to achieve victory, Oboro-sama must agree to take her place and stand at our helm. It's your birthright. You're our chiefess. We cannot defeat Genosuke without you. On the grave of your grandmother Ogun, swear that you'll use your power to help us slay him. Oboro-sama.
I cannot use my power to kill Genosuke-sama.
You must! How can you think of denying your own people? What about all of our innocent children? Whether they live or die depends on you and the power of your mystic eye.
I don't understand, Tenzin. Why all of this hatred? Why are the Koga considered our mortal enemy?
I know why you have asked this question. Because of your grandmother. She raised you as an innocent girl. She chose not to speak of bad things, such as what the Koga did to us, after the Oda army attacked Subagakure.
What do you mean? After the Oda attacked? What did they do? Tell me.
Your grandmother insisted that we were not to speak of such things. She didn't want you to be troubled. That's why you never heard the story.
Yes. None of us knew why that was so.
The Oda destroyed our village. The Koga had nothing to do with it.
That's true, Oboro-sama. But the Koga learned about the Oda's surprise attack before it occurred. So they waited for us in the forest. They killed our survivors as they fled.
Of course, they were too cowardly to own up to it.
That's right. The Kogas denied that they were ever there that night, but your grandmother saw them attack us with her own eyes.
If not for the Hattori's No Hostilities Pact, we would have killed them all long ago. Spineless scum.
But even so, Genosuke-sama and the others had nothing to do with that. Nor did we, for that matter.
We are the descendants. We must avenge our ancestors. And you're our leader. What more needs to be said? Before the horrors of that night took place, your grandmother Ogundona was planning to marry Danjo of the Koga. Ogun's situation was not unlike the one you're facing now. Danjo begged her to continue their love affair, but she wouldn't have it. She forsook her own heart's desire for the good of her people. She knew it was her duty to lead the Iga, and she dedicated her life to it. And Danjo, the same man that begged her for her love, is the one who murdered her in Sunpu. So bury your emotions and become the leader that you were born to be. Your grandmother will be proud if you do.
I need a little time. Please excuse me.
I think that did it.
I wish I was like you, grandmother. So strong and wise. Please forgive me.
What is your decision, Oboro-sama?
Chiefess, have you taken ill? You don't look well.
Oboro-sama!
So the Iga are leading, 9-6.
Yes.
I'm surprised to hear that the Koga have lost 4 of their finest.
Yes. Both clans have suffered. Their leaders have fallen. Danjo of the Koga and Ogun of the Iga. Both dead. They killed each other outside these walls, on the banks of the Abakawa River.
After they left here, it was then. Do you have word of what happened to their bodies? Are they at rest?
After they killed each other, I saw them. They were gone, and I left them as they lay.
Very well. It's intriguing. This matter may be settled much sooner than we had anticipated. The pact has only been lifted 2 days, and look at the bloodshed. The odds seem to weigh heavily in the favor of Takachio.
But Taimondono, you forget, this is no ordinary feud we're witness to, is it? We do not yet know the outcome.
Right. One can easily judge a ninja, but they are like sorcerers.
Don't you worry. Just relax. This'll only hurt for a second. Adding insult to injury? Your head is mine!
Not if I rip your intestines out first.
Simply thinking about that chills me to the bone. Such intensity. Ordinary swordplay is a child's game to those two. But still, they were not the only fighters to face each other. Tell me who were the next of the clans to meet each other in battle.
Yes, one was of a girth too massive to seem a ninja. The other so old it would appear the wind could kill him.
Go on.
Neither man knew of the dissolution concerning the No Hostilities Pact, or of the deaths of Ogun and Danjo. They fought for sport.
Come on, old man, let me show you what Koga means!
I'm going to teach you rotten Koga all about the humiliation of defeat, and we'll see about that damn wedding! Peace with the Koga makes me sick! That's cheap, damn balloon technique! Get down here, you spineless abomination!
You think I'm afraid of you?
You're mine!
You really had me going there, old man. It looks like you still got it.
And you have amazingly quick movements. For a bloated rhino!
Strange, an old man with elastic arms and legs. Which of the two was left standing?
As they battled in the mountains at the border of the Iga and Koga lands, their paths crossed with that of Genosuke, grandson of Danjo. He stopped them. The two men, of course, claimed their spar was only for sport, but we all know there was more to it.
The perfect opportunity. This fight for the successorship is blossoming the hatred that has smoldered beneath the surface for generations. This is a war for nothing other than vengeance.
Sickle!
No!
Jubei!
Damn, he's fast!
You seem to be in a dilemma. You need to get by me, but you can't do it without dropping the scroll. How else will you be able to use the dagger that's hidden in your throat? That's it, right? That's your secret. One copy should be enough. We have no need for 2 scrolls.
So Tenzin actually burned the Koga scroll. If the only Koga who knew of the scroll have been slaughtered, then the rest of them are ignorant, completely unaware that this battle has begun.
True.
So, the Koga know nothing of the pact dissolution, and their demise has become as clear as crystal. Their loss of ground cannot be overcome. It's unfortunate.
I don't understand your dissatisfaction, Matai Mondono. Deception and strategy are brothers in the world of war. You may be mistaking these people for samurai, which they are not. Nobility is not a factor here.
Damn! Where is she?
Well, looks like we can mark Udono off the list.
You almost killed me, Akagin Udono. That wasn't very nice. What would you have done if I had died?
All right, I'll give you water. But first tell me why you tried to kill Genosuke-sama. Why would you do that when there's about to be peace?
No, there is no peace. No hostilities pact has been dissolved. That's why I tried to kill Genosuke.
Really? The Hattori relinquished the pact? But why now?
The former shogun. Koga Iga.
The Koga and Iga what? What about the Koga and Iga?
Red Warren, you're dead.
Damn! He got away!
What the hell is happening to you? Rasai, what are you doing?
That wall, it spoke to me.
Alert! Intruders! Intruders have entered Manjidani!
Go! Show no mercy!
You there, Iga. Tell me, what sort of madness is this?
I can assure you any madness lies with you Kogas. This is our first time to Manjidani. Is this how you receive your visitors?
We detain only those who act suspicious.
It's quite clear to us now how you Koga operate. If you and your Koga ninja should ever pay a visit to Subagakure, you will be embraced with the same greeting we've received here.
Only you won't walk away to tell about it!
I wish I knew more, but that's all I have to relay at this time. As more develops, I shall receive reports from my men. News should come quickly. By now, the violence will be boiling over.
Speaking of violence, the feud among the women in the Edo inner chambers for successorship of their sons is escalating briskly. Lord Takachiyo, the eldest son of Shogun Hidetada, is backed by his wet nurse, Lady Ofuku. However, Takachiyo's younger brother, Lord Kunichiyo, is supported by the Shogun's consort, Lady Oeo. Both women are of impeccable bloodlines, and their animosity for each other runs as deep as their ancestry. This hostility is spread like a disease through everyone that surrounds them, from their ministers to their highest-ranking aides. It encompasses their every move. Last winter, Lady Ofuku was ambushed by an unknown assailant. Shortly after that, Lord Kunichiyo was attacked at night. More recently, Lord Takachiyo's tea was poisoned. Without hesitating for a moment, Lady Ofuku placed herself into harm's way and sucked the poison directly out of her ward, saving his life. I'm afraid Edo will soon crumble if these days continue.
Do not worry. I have understood from the beginning the gamble I am taking.
I see.
I have also taken steps in Edo.
Taken steps? In what way?
By sending Tenkai inside. Considering the inner chambers is off-limits to men, I felt a priest could better get inside and spy for me. This way, I could end their fighting. which will buy us time until this bloodbath is over.
Is there a problem, Kiwachiro? You've come back to tell us that the war is over, haven't you?
Unfortunately, no. The ninja war has spread to Subagakure village in Iga. We have not been able to verify all reports. They may be nothing but conjecture.
That'll teach you!
He must be one of the Koga 10. I can make up for my failures if I bring back his head.
It's time for you to speak. My hand, it's stuck! Let go of me, you...
I hope your journey to hell is a swift one.
They've actually locked away a Koga woman?
You're dead. You certainly have some fine skills, Koga wench. But you can take that as the last compliment you'll ever receive. What's happening?
I need more of his skin. I have to touch him. What is that?
I've had enough of your trickery, you whore. I was ordered not to kill you, but you don't leave me much of a choice.
I've heard few tales that were more horrifying.
Kiwachiro.
Yes. Currently, of the 10 ninja on each side, there are now 7 Iga and 5 Koga remaining. And as for the latter, they are aware the No Hostilities Pact has ended. It was a secret that could only be kept for a short time. And now, I shall take my leave.
Where are you going?
So far, my eyes have been unused. I've left my subordinates to witness this feud.
But not this time. You'll be going out there yourself.
Yes.
Good journey to you.
I shall return.
The Iga have fought well, as have all the Koga. From 20 fighters, 12 still standing. These times are a true contribution to the strengthening of the Tokugawa shogunate.
Genosuke-sama, the darkest places inside me expected this to unfold as it has. I know this is difficult to hear, but you must. You were being deceived by Oboro of the Iga. She is Ogun's granddaughter, and she will always think of her own people first. As the leader of that clan now, there was no way she was ignorant of her subordinates' plans. She invited you to Subagakure for her own reasons.
While she may be right, consider this. Oboro we do not see clearly, so we need to concern ourselves with her subordinates. The orders to attack may have come from behind Oboro's back, most likely from Tenzin. I believe it is possible that Oboro was ignorant of this all along.
You're defending her? The engagement between Genosuke-sama and that woman was a tragedy and a farce. She used his trust to facilitate an attack. Can you not see what happened? His desire for peace was his weakness, and she got close enough to him to manipulate that.
I see many ways this may have happened, but the man of whom you speak sits in this room, and I serve him alone. I will not allow you to disrespect him by pointing out unfounded weaknesses in his constitution. Keep on this path, and you will end up no better than the Iga.
Does it even matter who did what? It's done! The day has arrived. We strike while the iron is hot and end this. Genosuke-sama, please. Attacking now is the best option. They're still shaking in their skins from the fear you put into them earlier. They wouldn't expect us to attack in a second wave. Please, Genosuke-sama, speak to us.
Now, Simon. I need you to bring me a brush and some ink.
Yes.
And about Akoi. I am sorry.
Akoi, she was a Koga ninja. Like all of us.
Right. But we must not forget that we are all human beings. The Koga and the Iga. We are all the same in birth and in death, all of us human. We need to break these bindings of hatred and revenge which hold us. We need to open our eyes to the other side, to the Iga, even if it is only one of them. Then that one we will try to know and better understand. Upon my return, those are the words I intend to speak to whoever will listen.
What's the matter with you?
Why aren't you opening your eyes?
My grandmother told me something many years ago that I have never forgotten.
That's enough, Obero. Don't strain yourself to the point of injury. That's not what we want. No one knows more than I the effort you've put into your training. How serious you take all of this will never come into question.
This is embarrassing. I am the future leader of Subagakure.
You are. And yet you lack the power to master a single one of the ninja arts. There is no shame in being unskilled. What you lack in physical prowess you make up for with a mysterious power, and it is no ninja art. It is something dwelling deep within your eyes, and it spells out the end. The downfall of the Subagakure ninja. That is what I fear. You will witness this day. You will see the darkness. As it falls, our people will be called into battle in ways never seen before. And we will be forced to entertain thoughts we never imagined. When these days are upon you, you must apply this Yamishichiya potion to your eyes. The 7 nights' darkness. It will seal your vision from the inside out, making pitch the woes of your eyes.
Yamishichiya?
It will cause you no pain, my dear, but your eyes will stay closed.
7 days and 7 nights. My eyes will be sealed shut.
And you have done this? You sealed your eyes, blinding yourself to everything. Our words here are of value to this clan. Have you not heard one thing we said?
I am the leader of the Iga people, and every single member of my clan is valuable to me. I have heard what you said and know that I can say nothing to change your mind. I understand the pain that has been inflicted on our clan by the Koga, but I cannot fight Genosuke-sama. I will not betray my heart. Neither can I forsake my people. I must convince you that this is the right course of action. And so with this choice that I've made, I can neither deceive my people nor cause any harm. All that I fear is coming true.
What has she done?
Tenzin-sama!
What is the reason for this interruption?
This box was left at the gate.
Why would they return Iyasu's ninja scroll? I guess Genosuke just finally lost his mind.
I don't think so. Look at Kashiro's name.
It hasn't been crossed out.
Damn him. He knew Kashiro would live. The injuries he sustained certainly looked fatal. But Genosuke knew better. He hasn't lost his mind at all.
So why return the scroll to us? He would be a fool to ignore the only way to legitimize a Koga victory.
Tenzin-sama, what does the letter say?
It is from Genosuke. A challenge to us.
A what?
The No Hostilities Pact that has bound our people for so long has been nullified. However, I do not intend to resume this fight because I see no purpose behind it. Why should I kill in the name of something I do not believe nor see? Questions such as this have compelled me to travel to Sunpu and ask retired Shogun Ieyasu and Hattori Dono for guidance in these matters. And so, I return this scroll to you. On this journey, I take with me Kasumi Gyobun, Kizurage Saimon, Muroga Hyoma, and Kagero. You might have thought we would come to your village, but we will not. We are already on the Tokaido Road. Know this. If in your anger and purity of rage you decide to slay a single Koga, all the wrath of the next world will fall upon the Iga and destroy you all. My desire to fight is absent, but I will in no way alter my own path to avoid an attack. We know there are 7 of you left. If you do attack, you will leave us with no choice but to resist. And if before we reach the gates of Sunpu we engage in a battle to the death between the Koga 5 and the Iga 7, then so be it. If you have no fear, take your whips to your horses and get on the Tokaido Road. We eagerly await your response.
Tenzin! We leave and hunt them down.
He counts me among the seven.
Nenki, Hotorobi, find out where they are on the Tokaido Road and report back.
Yes, Tenzin-sama.
And hurry. Time is a luxury we cannot afford today. Understand?
I understand completely.
Oboro-sama, I will make all necessary preparations.
No one is following us.
You can let your guard down some, Hyoma. Surely they wouldn't take the chance of pursuing us through the Koga Valley.
You're right. They will most likely use the Ego route. The road to Sunpu is long. I wonder, when will our paths cross?
You should let that go. In war, the victor always moves first. I can't understand why Genosuke-sama returned the scroll to the Iga. And then he wants to trek all the way to Sunpu to find out the reason for fighting? To think that we've been anything other than enemies for the past 400 years is absurd. We don't need a reason to avenge our parents' deaths. If I hadn't been such a runt, I could have done something that day. I am not going to let this chance pass me by.
You must understand why Genosuke-sama returned the scroll. He knows how the Iga think, and he is sure that they will come after us once the message is read.
Which part of the message?
The challenge, of course. There isn't an Iga alive who would stay away from a fight after reading that. When they find us, we slaughter them, then take back the scroll. I doubt you'll take issue with that.
My issues don't rest with Iga blood. I fear that Genosuke-sama might not have it in him to kill Oboro when the time comes.
Gyobu! Gyobu, where did you go?
We shall meet again, Hyoma. Damn Tenzin. Who is he to order me around like his lackey?
That certainly sounds like Yobu, rushing out on his own like that.
Genosuke-sama was very angry when he found out.
I'm surprised he got so upset. Usually he's much calmer.
I really should give Gyobu credit. There is something to be said for circling back around on the enemy. It is a classic move. A part of me wishes I had thought of the plan myself.
Gyobu is definitely a force to be reckoned with.
The Iga killed his father, therefore he harbors a deep hatred for them. This vengeance mentality he has makes me fear that he may act too hastily. You do not cause me such fear, for you are of a much gentler temperament.
That's not it. We have another that warrants concern.
You mean Kagero?
I do. She is deeply in love with Genosuke-sama. Once his engagement to Oboro was announced, Kagero had to bottle her feelings. But with the way things are moving, they are surfacing again. Only now she does not realize their intensity. Her desire will overwhelm her.
I have heard that she is the same as her mother before her. At the height of ecstasy, the cry of passion becomes the sigh of death. Her breath, hot with sensual desires, transforms into poison, slaying her partner within seconds. At least that is the way I understand it to be.
Fate has always been Kagero's bitter enemy. Then again, women are frightening creatures no matter how you look at them.
You may enter. What's wrong?
I was curious. Will we be taking a boat out of the Kuwana port tomorrow?
The weather will decide that for us. It is possible that moving on the mountain paths around Sayaji might be less dangerous. If that's all, then good night.
Not yet. I mean, I wanted to know what you were thinking.
Is it not obvious?
Genosuke-sama, you must stop thinking about that eagle woman.
Danjo-sama said something interesting to me before he left for Sunpu. He said the time had come to find Kagero a mate, a man to share herself with.
Why? So she can have a baby girl all of her own? A noble cause, I suppose, but how many men are going to have to die for it?
Like all women, she wants a child, and I hear there are many men willing to put it on the line for her.
She is beautiful. I doubt you could find anyone to disagree. But that is what makes her so frightening.
Kagero!
Genosuke-sama, please hold me in your arms.
Kagero, look into my eyes.
Because I want to die. I want to die with you.
Don't be a fool. If you want to die, wait until after we've removed every Iga name from the Asu scroll.
And then?
It ends.
I cannot use my technique on any of the Iga women. Which begs a question. When face to face with her, can you kill Oboro?
I can.
I know my place. I will gladly give my body over to all of the Iga men. And one by one, they will meet their doom in a fit of stolen rapture.
No! The poison!
Genosuke-sama!
Simon!
What happened to you?
Genosuke-sama!
My eyes. The poison got into my eyes.
You're blind?
Finding them didn't prove to be too difficult, wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Uh-huh. I don't see Gyobu down there with them. I know what he did. He doubled back to try to get Oboro from the rear. Sneaky bastard. Hodorobi, you have to get to the others immediately and warn them that danger is on the way. And watch your back.
What about those remaining?
Yes, just leave them to me.
And so I shall.
When I finish this single-handedly, Tenzin will look like a red-faced fool.
You are one of the Iga.
Ha! Ha ha ha!
You're looking at the man who will slay all the Koga, but I guess that doesn't mean much to the ones who can't see. So, what do you say, Hyoma? Whose head is gonna be the first one on the platter?
Look, Hyoma.
What? Have you lost your mind, Kinosuke? Don't you realize he's just as blind as you are? I had no idea the leader of the Koga was such a fool.
We move on.
An Iga.
She is wounded. I can handle her by myself.
Are you sure?
Kagero, you need to go back and keep close watch over Genosuke-sama.
Yashimaru. That's right.
Control yourself, Hotarubi.
These damn spring rains, they chill me to the bone.
I wonder if Nenki and Hotarubi have had any success in tracking the Koga clan to where they've been hiding.
I only hope they have not dug their own graves in the process.
To think what we've missed. We should have killed Genosuke when the chance fell at our feet. But I suppose our noble leader never wanted that. That doesn't surprise me. Perhaps she wasn't meant to be a leader. It's cold as death.
Are you alright?
I've been wanting to apologize to you. Before I saw you at our marriage meeting, I had my mind made up. I told myself that no matter what kind of man you were, if you would have me, I would give myself to you. I'm sorry for making that decision too soon. Now that I know my feelings for you run as deep as they do, I need you to tell me that you feel the same. Am I alone in these feelings I have?
Your eyes are what drew me. The first time I gazed into them, I knew. You are the one for me.
Thank you, Genosuke-sama.
I feel I'm a novice in this kind of conversation.
No more than I. We're two of the same.
Oboro-dono. The frost is finally melting. This harsh winter will soon be over.
I've longed for spring. So many things that were old become new once again.
This has been nothing but a ruse.
Who are you to give me orders, you disgusting, filthy Koga? Don't worry, he's dead.
Do you bring word of Hodorubi? Simon.
I do. She used those butterflies of hers as a decoy.
Which direction did they take you?
To the east.
Which means Hodorubi will most likely be traveling in the exact opposite direction. She's moving west, to Suzugako.
What do we do now?
had never come between us, I still would have been defeated by those eyes. Such a deep fury. Is he a man? Or is he a demon?
Who's there?
Someone behind me. I can feel it. Who is it? Who's there? Who is it? Who is this? Who's there? Who are you?
Wait! Koshiro Dono! What's the matter with you? Koshiro Dono!
Disgusted. I'm disgusted with myself. I'm such an embarrassment.
Hotarubi! Hotarubi! The trip to Sunpu! I can't believe it! Okin-sama's asked me to take the journey with her! See, you never know about old people. I guess she hasn't gone senile just yet. I'll shut up.
Smart.
Of course, I will be coming back with a gift for you. What do you want it to be? A nice new hair ornament? Or perhaps the finest sash strap the seamstresses have to offer?
I'm a ninja girl. I don't think I could use any of those things.
Hotarubi, you can't train every second of every day. There's always time to be a woman. Just look at Oboro-sama. Wait, where are you going?
Someplace...
The No Hostilities Pact is a good thing, I believe. I believe it when I look at you, my love.
Yashimaru Dono.
These are the most beautiful hands. I never want to see blood on them.
I will never forgive them.
We should go now. But we should head back separately.
Yes. Is something wrong?
It's nothing. I have a question for you. It's about Oboro-sama. What do you think of her? Genosuke has resolved to part ways with the Iga and with Oboro-sama. That leaves the responsibility resting on her shoulders to feel the same about him. Oboro-sama must help us. We need her to make sure that Genosuke is dead before he reaches Sunpu. I am deeply sorrowful for what she must endure. As a woman, I know her pain, and truth be told, I pity her. My wish is for her to one day truly forget about Genosuke, but I don't know if it is in her to do what is necessary.
That is where I agree with you. I thought I knew every expression Oboro-sama's face had to offer. From happy to sad, fearful to angry. I was wrong. With him, I had never seen an expression on her face like when she was with him. I cannot describe it.
Koshiro Dono.
Thanks to him, I will never have to see her. I will never have to see her getting drenched by the rain.
Is that you, Akaginyu?
Yes, it's me.
You're soaking wet. What have you been doing outside? Akaginyu.
I'm fine. Oboro-sama, it's late. You have got to get some rest.
Please, Akaginyu. Don't leave me alone. I couldn't bear it. Losing any more of those who mean so much. My people. Genosuke-sama.
Oboro-dono.
It looks like I finally caught up to you, Hodorubi. I've got good news for you. I managed to wipe out Genosuke along with all the others.